Hey guys, so I'm going to try and do this video without a lot of coughing, but hopefully I can get through it. I've got a cough drop in my mouth, so if you can hear some weird garbling sound, it's because I'm trying to talk around it. Sorry, I just thought it would be better than, you know, doing too much coughing. So this is a project share for Carla Peterson. She asked me if I was interested in doing a one-on-one swap, and of course I agreed. Um, so we agreed to do a large item and two smaller items. And she said she wanted to do something related to organization, so organizing your craft room supplies. Um, so this is what I came up with. This is hopefully it's useful for you, Carla. And maybe you don't want to peek until you get your package, but I thought I'd go ahead and make this video since I am going to be visiting my mother for Mother's Day and her birthday. So here it is, or actually this is part one. So I made these three altered jars for you, and I hope you like them. These are like those canning jars. See if it's got a little clasp here on the side. They're all the same, but they have like little pink tops, and they're ceramic on the top. So I just altered these three jars to kind of go together as a group. And here's the first one. And I used some crochet doilies from, what is her shop? Julie the Paper Bag Lady. I used some different plastic flat back pearl buttons and such. And I believe I got these from Christina 95901 95901 on One Stop Cute Shop is her store. And then this is some lace that I put around the neck of the bottle. And I didn't want to do too much embellishment because I wanted you to be able to see into the jar still, because I know that's, you know, for me when I'm crafting, it's important to be able to see your supplies and use them up. You know, that's one of the things that is a problem, is if you put it away, you forget you have it. At least that is for me. So that's why it's only embellished on the one side. So here's the first one. And the second one is a little bit different. I tried to make them different, but still kind of related to each other. So here's where the clasp is. And, you know, you can't really cover where the clasp is because that'll interfere with opening the bottle. I used some I Am Roses flowers here, little tiny spray on top of two of the same doilies, and then a little Prima tile here. And the tile actually says this is the best part of my day. So, and then there's some lace here that goes around the neck of the bottle. So that is the second one. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. And then the last one is a little bit different again. I used a little Prima resin cherub laying on its stomach. And then I used some of these little hearts from, again, from One Stop Cute Shop. These little sparkly hearts here. I did use some, what do you call it, Viva Decor paint on the cherub to bring out the texture in the angel. And it's like an apricot color. Again, because some of that color is here and in my last project that you'll see. So there's two more doilies here. Again, I tied some seam binding around the neck of the bottle that I hand dyed. And that is the third little bottle that I altered for you. I know we only were supposed to do two small items, but I felt like you had to have three bottles to kind of go together. So that is my first project, and my second one is coming up, or actually the third one is coming up. And okay, so this is the larger project that I did for Carla, and it, as you can see, it is a wall hanging. It is hanging from some chain, and I'm recording this with glass because my webcam doesn't reach this far, and the best way to look at this is while it's hanging. So what I did was I took a pillowcase sham, And this is a crocheted one, and it is folded in half to make a large pocket. And this is the front side. So what I did was I used the Ladies Diary paper from Graphic 45 and some felt, and I created 3 pockets. So there's one, here is another one, and then here is the third one, and it's a larger pocket. And the pockets are actually Velcroed shut, so there's a tab on the top so that if she opens up this hanging, the stuff doesn't fall out of the pocket here. The back part is also a pocket, so you can see here I put a clothespin in here, so you can see that it actually does fit down behind the pocket here. And I went to town with all the laces and doilies and different crochet items that I have. Here's some little crocheted booties, and I figured, and I put a bell on here, you can hear that. Carla and I, because we agreed to do an organizational item, I didn't want to do another box. I can do a box, but I thought this would be a little bit different. You can hang this on the wall. It's pretty sturdy because it is hanging from this chain here. And you can see mine's on the over the door hook. And then there's a dowel that runs the entire length of the hanging. And I used eye hooks to go down into the dowel. So there's one here and there's one over here behind this flower. I created this banner, and this banner says her name. These are some thickers, and I don't even know what style they are, but I created these banners from these are some wood veneer banners that you get at Michael's, and I just covered it with the Graphic 45 paper, again, to kind of match the color scheme. There's some Artie cakes on here. I used a rickrack for the actual banner, and then some little tiny bows that were gifted to me from Vicki, who is TryHeart67. Hi, Vicki. There's some rosette trim in here from Suha Fuha. This is from Hobby Lobby. I think these are Wild Orchid Crafts leaves. Some more rosettes that I ordered from China. Here's some bling from downtown LA. I found these 2 tassels at Tuesday Morning for a really great price. I think they were even like 80% off. I thought those added to it. And then up here is a little thing that says Altered, and that is from Tim Holtz, and even the pin is from Tim Holtz, and that's just pinned up onto where the tassels are hanging from. And because this is crocheted, there are lots of opportunities here for hanging stuff from it, and so that's why you see a lot of things hanging, because some things are pinned and some things are actually glued down. Like this tag here, this is just tied onto the pillowcase, and you can see there's like little doilies crocheted in there. And this is an actual metal tag, and what I did was I had picked this up at Michael's in the $2 spot or whatever, I don't know, and it's actually been glittered. It was gold, and I glittered it up with some glass glitter from Michael's and tied some seam binding around the top, and you can see it's her initials. It's a C, and it's just backed up with the Graphic 45 paper. But I actually like this side better in terms of balancing the project out, so I just turned it to the side. And I also put an Artie cake here. There's an Artie cake up here. This is some peach colored seam binding I had purchased at an Etsy shop. I think it's out of Georgia. I don't even remember now. I created a charm, and this charm is actually hanging from a Tim Holtz, I don't even know what you call these. Well, it's hanging from this thing, so she could take it off if she wants to use it on a project, but these are some Prima charms and some metal bows that I purchased. Here's another pocket, and again, these pockets are held with like little Velcro dots, you can see, and so they hold them closed. And this is again another pocket back here. I created this flower rosette from doilies and some more ribbon trim. This is a Martha Stewart butterfly that I colored. Oh, and the color that I used to get this, because these were actually either white or cream, this is actually Lindy's Stamp Gang, and let me see if I can find the color. I have my sprays right next to me where I'm standing. It is called Cape Cod Coral. I didn't actually spray any of these. I took a paintbrush, and to get this color, I used a paintbrush to paint all of these. And the reason why I didn't spray them is because they ended up darker than this butterfly here when you oversaturate it. And the butterfly is made from a different material than this other lace. So that's why it ended up this color. And I kept it in here because it was a small piece. And I like the laciness of the butterfly. So that's how I achieved this color here. And these are some more laces, and I think these are from Dee's Elegant Embellishment Store. And then this is a Prima metal piece as well, and it says Sweet. This is a heart resin piece, and it's built up on some doilies, and I just pinned it to the backing here. So if she wants to use this on a project, she can. And the idea behind this whole wall hanging really is to store some of your favorite things, Carla. So that's why there's the pockets and all these little kind of embellishments that are kind of hanging from it. And when you get this, make sure you check all the pockets because there's going to be goodies filled in here. What else? Oh, and my kind of stamp is here behind the little booties. Now the inside is really plain, and that's on purpose, obviously. What I did do was I put some felt down inside of the pillowcase, and I've glued it so it doesn't move around. And the felt extends the entire width of the pillowcase. So you flip it up, and there's a pocket here. So you can actually hold like a paper pad. See how there's a flap? This is naturally created from the pillowcase because I fold it in half. And the only thing that's in here is the wooden dowel that you can see there. And I will probably glue that in there so that you can't lift it past that. But I wanted to show this project. So that is the wall hanging, Carla, and I hope you like it. You did say organization, and that's what it's meant for. It's an organization wall hanging for your favorite crafty items. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.